What's happening, folks, and welcome to episode 11 of Glory in Paradise with Monaco, Season 1. This is the final episode of Season 1. As you know, we do a season review. I'm not going to make it insanely long, but I like to do it quickly after the season ended because I like to have more time to start planning stuff for the window. And if I start doing things and then come back when I get all the fixtures and the money, you then have the problem of, well, I might reveal something that happens and I want to kind of keep it kind of quiet before the second season begins. So we'll go through quickly the awards, look at the review, look at the club visions and that kind of thing, do a team meeting. FFP's not been updated yet. I might continue a little bit and get that sorted out. So let's first off look at the fans player season was Steph Fabregas, Benitez second, and then Gelson Martins was third. Goal of the season was right at the start, episode 1. And let's have a look at it. I don't know which one. I can't remember which one. I remember them both, but I don't know which one they're going to give as the goal of the season. So obviously we're in 3D for this. So look, let's see which one did they give. Was it the first one, this? I think that's the first one, isn't it, I think? Oh, no, it's 2-0. It says, okay, well, anyway. Belt and Strike, yeah, definitely a worthy contender for goal of the season, that one. The signing of the season is Dembele. They've given him as the signing of the season. And yeah, he did a job. He covered for Gelson Martins when we needed him, to be honest. And he looked more lively towards the back end of the season. Young player of the season was Golovin. And not a big surprise. They're 13 goals, 4 assists. Very good player. Wanted by Manchester United, I think, at one point. At one point, now it's PSG. I put at least. You saw me do that. I put £80 million asking price on him because that would be massive for us and get £80 million straight cash. If I can get like 60, 70 odd, I might sell him. But I'm starting with £80 million just so that they know that they've got to, pay up to get him. So yeah. So season review. So let's actually go to the competitions here because I think that's the easy way to look at it. That's it. So there was no expectations in these competitions this season. They asked us to finish in the Champions League spot, and we did it by a country mile. The League One obviously still not quite finished yet. It's probably not as updated, the updated finances and stuff like that. But comfortably 20 points clear of third. And how many points behind? Is it 9? No, it's not. 13 points. I had to count there. I wasn't quite sure it was 12 or 13. So yeah, they didn't lose a single game all season. And yeah, that means, what can you do if they do that? You're not going to win the title anyway. Looking at our games this season, we lost to PSG twice and Lille and Toulouse. So in realistically, looking at the games we've lost there are games that Lille finished 4th in the table, so it's not a big shock, and only by 1 goal as well. And then Toulouse was the 2-0 defeat, and Toulouse are 8-9. So it wasn't like we lost to anyone near the bottom of the table. The games we drew, Marseille again, good team, and then Lyon again, decent side. They finished 7th, and then Nimes at the bottom. Nimes in the bottom. That's the one I can look at and say definitely should have won that one, or looked to win that one. So overall in the league, it wasn't that bad, and we scored 89 goals and conceded 35. So we need to work on the goals score ratio. We'll look at those stats on the screen in a second on like the team section. So the expectations next season, they want again to qualify for Champions League. The Champions League, they want to reach the group stage minimum. Well, we're going to be in that because we've finished second. And they still want the same kind of sign young players for profit, work within the budget, sign high reputation players. That'd be great if we could do that, but it's going to be awkward to do. But we'll try and sign 1 or 2 maybe. And then obviously down here is a bit up in the air yet, so we'll accept that current vision. So end of season meeting, discuss plans for next season. Let's definitely do that. We're going to go with qualify for Champions League. I think that's a realistic game. I don't think winning the title. We could win the title. We could, but I think it's unlikely. So let's go look at the players' grade screen and look at how we got on and how I think each player did. So the defenders, the highest average rating was actually Nicolo Amini because he only played like 3 games. So I'm trying to think who my defender of the season is. And it's hard to pick one because they're all good and bad in various different degrees during the season. But because he got 3 goals, I'm going to go with George, I think. He's got 3 goals. They've all been inconsistent this season. They've all been up and down. But he's got some belting goals at critical moments in a couple of games at the end of the season. At least certainly in one game to the end of the season. So I'll go with him. I think he was very, very good, attacking wise. Again, they're all poor defensively, but I think maybe change formation slightly, be more fluid, could help us out with that. So midfielders, let's go. So the highest average rating was actually Fabregas in 7.34 rating. Now Fabregas is a really good player. The issue is the pace. I think if you play Fabregas, we've got to play a DM behind him, because if they target Fabregas and he gets beaten, there's no one to cover the defense. So I think if you play Fabregas, it's a DM, or it's a game we're dominating, and I want a bit of extra quality to break them down. If we're completely in control and I decide to go 4-2-3-1, and there's no real danger from the realistically, I can bring him on and just say, you want bit of quality passing, try and find that pass to open the team up. So yeah, but I think the midfield of the season has to go. I'm going to go with Golovin, because he did get 13 goals, 4 assists. He's fantastic for us. But Gelson Martins is very good as well. I like Gelson Martins. He's very basic, but he's got 11 goals and 14 assists, which is fantastic. That pace is not as big as it was before, I think, when on the older versions of FM. But he's still a lightning fast player who causes a lot of problems for teams. And I think maybe getting someone else to ease him in out the team a bit more, maybe just Dembele a bit more, would definitely be a good idea. But yeah, he's a decent. He's very, very good. I like him a lot, and if he can keep doing what he's doing, then I'm sure he'll do well next season. Other midfielders that caught the eye: Bakayoko. I liked him. Not amazing in terms of goal and assist record on that kind of thing, but that's not his job. His job is to win the ball back. I would love to keep this guy next season. I just don't think we can afford him. We can afford him, but we can't win the FFP. I will keep an eye on him. Maybe we can do a deal where we can loan him, get him back. But I've got a cheap replacement, a legend from FM that I want to maybe try and bring in. So I've got an option to bring someone else in for very cheap, who's similar, sort of, to him, but not exactly the same. But we'll see. If I can get him on a cheaper deal or another loan deal, I'll do that. But I've got an option in case we have to sell him or let him go. And everybody else that stood out, no one else really is smattering. Thiago Ribeiro looked quite lively, very mobile in midfield. So he got a new contract. He's got good potential. So I think he could be the long-term replacement for Fabregas. I'm going to try and get this guy in the team more next season if I possibly can. But I'm a bit worried about the lack of immediate quality he may have. So we shall see. And as I say this now, Newcastle just scored against Sheffield United. Great result, great scoring for Man United as I do this. So yeah, midfielders are good, but I've got a couple of midfielders I want to bring in. Maybe 3 if I can do a pre-contract for somebody. So yeah, great stuff from them. And now we'll get to the forwards now on screen, because I don't really think we need to delay that any longer. And the forwards were erratic, but saying that, I'm going to give it to Balde. I class him as a forward. He was the most consistent out of the two. Ben Yedder had periods where he was unplayable, but Balde was Mr. Consistent. He always was offering a threat. He always looked lively. He didn't always score a goal, but he looked lively consistently. And I think that deserves to win the Player of the Season award. The issue we had this season was the strikers behind him weren't that good. Ben Yedder was fine. Who wants Ben Yedder? Man United. And okay, I may give him a new contract actually. I'm going to try and keep him here because I don't want to let him go, even though he's been consistent. So yeah, he was very, very good. in patches, not perfect. And then Samani, Pellegrini is very young, so I didn't expect anything from him immediately. And then Jovetic is going to leave in the summer anyway. So but I've got a striker in mind who I want to bring in and develop. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there. So let's go to the league table now and see how we rank in all the various areas of like team stats. So for players, looking at goals really, we've got 2 in the top 4 technically. Balde got 18 in the league. Then you got Ben Yedder at 21. Moussa Dembele, who would be a great signing for me. I would love Moussa Dembele, but he's going to go to top club, isn't he? Well, maybe not. Again, he's an option. Definitely an option. Moussa Dembele could be a really interesting signing for us. I've got a couple of options as well. Victor Osimhen, look at him. Again, decent option. I don't know. I've got plenty of options of strikers. I'm just going to decide which one I want to go for. Really, maybe none of those. It might be none of those. So obviously Dolberg here as well. You know, we're in good company. And then you got Gelson Martins and Golovin right behind the best of the rest kind of thing. So we did okay there, to be honest with you. Now on to the team stats and team detail. There we go. So possession, we were 4th with 50%. PSG will get more because obviously teams sit back more against them, so they're naturally going to get the ball more often. Penalties taken, 15 from PSG. We had 8 and scored 7 of them. Headers 1, we were really low, down to 90, but PSG were lower than us, so it's not that much of an issue if you consider it. Headers 1 percentage, again, probably down the bottom. A bit higher though than headers 1, so percentage is pretty good. Well, not quite good. Form, we are 3rd. Then you got home form. I think we only lost 1 game at home all season, I think. Let's try and check that, actually. Now I say that, I think that's wrong. Yeah, they lost 2 games at home all season. So home record's pretty damn good, though. And away record, how's away record? Yeah, I mean, I think our home record's pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. The only team we lost against was Lille and PSG. So, yeah, that's pretty good. When teams come to our place, we usually beat them, which is good. So, hopefully fans will turn up and watch those games more. Now it looks like we're going to be good at winning those matches. So, where we players, not players, one team. There we go. So, yeah, games won in a row, we had 2. We were a bit inconsistent back in the season. Games lost in a row, 0, obviously. Games scored in a row, we've scored in 2 games in a row. Then you're getting down to attacking, so look at this now, goals. So we were second edition of 89 goals, which is good, really, considering that the strikers were very inconsistent. And I think maybe just better options off the bench. I think a lot of it was down to tiredness. Occasionally, I had to rush guys back because they were the main players. So if I get a few more extra players in who can develop, that might help us with that. Cross concentration ratio was 23% for Lyon, way down at 17%. That could be improved. Passes completed. Crosses completed, 344. Not bad. Goals and corner kicks, we've got 6. 4th in the league. Goals, definitely free kick. This is definitely an issue in the game this year, I think, with the lack of free kick goals. It feels like it's a thing. There's 2 leagues in a row now that I've done these kind of analysis on, and twice, and every time these are very low. So it feels like there's an issue with it. I don't know if you guys agree. Goals in direct free kicks, 9. Those kind of free kicks are the ones where basically, from the midway inside the half, dink it in and the guy heads it in far post or volleys it in. Pass completion ratio, 85%. Passes completed, 13,866. Chances created, 124 for PSG, 114 for us. Construction target ratio is 47%, but it's not far behind PSG, is it? And we do have more shots. So again, we've seen the bad finishing we've had. Shots on target, 360. That's pretty good. Conversion rate is 11%. Get that to 12% would be fantastic if we can do that at some point. But I just don't think with the strikers we've got that's going to be a case. So I can take a bit more. And then down here, conceded goals. We're third with 35. That needs to be addressed. But I do feel that maybe we can just improve that by the defensive positioning a bit better. And I think it's going to be a case of I've got to think one area to strengthen. I think the area to strengthen is midfield and a striker. I don't think I can strengthen the defence that much, but if you play DM and more shielding, it seemed to help us out more in that area. Goals given for corner kicks, only 1. Direct free kicks, direct. Okay, we have 1 goal conceded there. In again, clean sheets 23. We got 18. So yeah, I mean, but it looks alright. Net spend was £3.21 million. Salary £56 million, which is pretty. I think it's the second highest in the salary per annum. There we go. We can work it out here. He's second highest in the league. But financially, it's okay for this period. The FFP is pretty much okay. Obviously, they'll update pretty soon for us, and hopefully we get like 50-60 million pound in this section here. I doubt it, but we'll see. And if we obviously we'll probably be selling some players as well that come back off loan. So there's always that supplement income as well. So we'll see how it plays out, guys. But I've got some ideas for targets and players I want to bring in. But I'm waiting for the day when they actually release the FFP results and I can get an idea what budget I've got to work with. I know what finances I've got in the screen over here. I've got like £60 million to spend on players. And I'm curious if I change that there. If I change this right down, what happens? Because it has altered it before. So lower like that down to like 27 million. Does that change FFP a bit? No. It has in the past when I've done that. I've noticed that it's tweaked it a little bit. So we'll just keep the wage budget there. So yeah, overall, I'm happy with the first season. I'm actually delighted with the first season, to be honest with you. I think it went way better than I thought it would. Next season's going to be tough, but the group stage is not that important for us next season. It's going to be, if we can get third in the group, I'll take it. Obviously, get third in Champions League. Champions League money make a difference for us. Looking at sponsorship deals and that kind of thing, that needs to be improved. I am working on, like, every time we get an affiliate club to get that affiliate to be a club who can help us increase merchandising sales. They are improving the youth facilities and the training facilities as well, which is fantastic. That will be completed early next season. I don't think they'll expand the stadium though, will they? We're going to try, but I don't think they will. No, I didn't think they would. I just thought I'd try. How about a new contract while we're on here? I mean, I finished second in the table with 80 odd, with how many points they get in its season this year. I finished second with 93 points. I don't see what else I can do really other than win the league. So yeah, we'll see. Next episode, it will be the first episode of the first season. It's usually the first game I do, and then we'll go from there. We shall see if it's out tomorrow. It should be. I've got a bit of time to get it recorded, hopefully. But yeah, I'm not going to rush it. So if I take an extra day to get it out, get the episode out, then I hope you understand. But yeah, the big decision this is going to be, we're going to be trying to keep Oliver. I'm going to literally after the end of the video, give Benito a new contract. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, hope you're keeping safe and enjoying the football that's back on Sky and the Premier League and Championship. Hopefully you enjoying that, and hopefully you enjoying this series as well. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.